Coverage you can count on with meteorologist Carson Meredith and the Way 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
6:47 as we get things going on this Monday morning. It is President's Day, by the way, so some of you might be lucky to have the morning off. But if you are heading to work this morning, make sure you grab the umbrella. You're going to need it all week, unfortunately. We are dry for the time being, though, across the Way 31 Skycam network. Temperatures very mild out there thanks to that cloud cover. 50 degrees on the dot here in Huntsville, 52 out in the Shoals, 48 in Guntersville this morning, and it's 51 in Decatur right now. You see, again, a dry picture on the Way 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network. Take this in. We are not going to have a dry picture much, if at all, for the rest of the work week. In fact, our first wave of showers is just outside of our coverage area in central Alabama, central Mississippi, and that will be lifting northward into some of our southern communities within the next hour or so. Temperature-wise, despite the clouds, despite the higher rain chances, we're heading for the low 60s this afternoon. 62 is that forecast high today. We are not concerned about flooding or severe weather today. That's a different story tomorrow, though. We do have a flood watch for nearly our entire coverage area. It starts at noon on Tuesday and goes through midnight tomorrow night. Our next cold front moves through during that time frame. We'll have the chance for heavier rainfall training over the same areas over and over and over again, as well as the chance for a few stronger storms as well. Let me walk you through the threats. Our main concern by far is still heavy rain. That's a high risk. We see 1 to 2 inches of rainfall just tomorrow alone. And again, if we see those storms train over the same areas, that's where that flash flooding potential will be maximized. But with some of the strongest storms, in addition to that heavy rain, we could see some gusty winds upwards of 60 miles per hour. There is a low-end chance for a quick spin-up tornado tomorrow afternoon, but that risk is fairly low, but it's worth mentioning. We'll keep an eye on it, of course. Let's walk you through future radar. You see that shower and maybe a few thunderstorms embedded within this broader cluster of showers, if you will, around 10 o'clock this morning, becoming more widespread throughout the day, but today is not a complete washout. Just keep that umbrella on hand all day. You see a few of those heavier downpours continuing around 7 o'clock tonight, and then we should start to dry things out. Maybe just a couple of lingering showers overnight tonight. That's about it. Looking ahead to tomorrow afternoon, that's when that severe weather potential kicks in. We'll have to watch these isolated cells ahead of the main front tomorrow afternoon and evening. That's where we have that best chance to see a quick spin-up tornado. Again, the risk is low tomorrow afternoon, but it is there, so we'll keep a close eye on it. Here comes the main show right along the cold front around 9 o'clock Tuesday night in our Tennessee counties, moving through North Alabama as the evening wears on. A few minutes ago, I was talking about how this is a conditional severe weather threat. That means it's not a guarantee. Similar to last Thursday, we're not going to have much fuel to work with in the atmosphere. So that means our severe weather risk is kind of iffy, but if we have plenty of wind energy, I should say, so that means it bears watching. As this front moves through late Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, we'll get to dry things out for a little bit on Wednesday and Thursday before another round of heavy rain is possible Thursday night into early Friday morning, and all this rain is going to add up in a big way. Many of us picking up around 2 to 3 inches of rain just for the work week, maybe another system arriving Saturday night into Sunday. So I'll have to fine-tune the details on that particular system, but we're going to have to watch that flooding potential very closely later on this week with the flash flooding, as well as those creeks and rivers definitely going to have some higher levels over the next 5 to 7 days. So there is that 7-day forecast. Just keep the umbrella nearby. Again, we'll watch that chance for a few stronger storms tomorrow. More storms possible with our second wave of heavy rain on Thursday. Saturday's looking mostly dry, but like I mentioned a moment ago, we'll have to watch that second system possibly later on this weekend.
Carson, thank you.